what I'm gonna try is to make my own sourdough starter. I have been wanting to do this for a while, but I did not know how to do it, where to start. But I've been watching a couple of videos on it and I feel comfortable enough to just kind of start and see where we go from there. So if any of you are experienced in making sourdough, please let me know. Give me a bunch of tips. I'll show you what I have so far and we'll see where we go from there. I have a tea towel and I've got a jar. And then over there, I have my King Arthur, the unbleached bread flour. And we're just gonna try this. Let's see where it goes from here. And yeah, I'm gonna try and update y'all as much as I can. Once it starts to ferment its own yeast, I can try it out and I'm really excited to do that, but I'll try and update you as I do the discard daily. But anyways, yeah, any tips, please let me know. Okay, so let's get started. So I have my jar here and I have half a cup of room temperature filtered water. And then I've got my tea towel right here and I've got my flour. So we are going to take a cup of flour and I'm going to do my best to get this as even as possible because I tend to make a mess. But are you really cooking if it's not messy? Let me get some of this off. So that's way too much. We're going to be realistic here and I'm going to share really my experience. So I think I may have used should have used something different. But don't judge me. I'm just going to use my finger. And I should have used a completely different jar and a different measuring cup. But we're already here. We're committed. We're going to go with it. And yeah, we're just going to continue to make a mess, but that's all good. So by the end of this, we may only have 3/4 a cup of flour in here. Or half. Who knows? We'll just see. I'll speed this up for you guys so you don't have to watch this. Wow, we got messed up. Well, I'm going to use a tiny little doodad. Let's find it. So we're going to go with this. And from what I've read is you pour all this in and you mix it. Gosh, I should have used a bigger mason jar, but oh well. So you mix it and it's supposed to be like the consistency of a muffin. Listen to me. It's supposed to be the consistency of muffin mix or pancake mix. And if it does this, then you need to add more water depending on the humidity in the house, which I have the oven going right now. So I'll show you how to do a little more. We'll see if that makes it more. It's already sounding and looking better. Okay, so you're supposed to mix it. And I'm going to continue to mix it. But as I was saying, so depending on the thickness of it, like it should be, I need to mix that more. You are supposed to let it look like the pancake mixture. And if it's not, then with the humidity in your house, if it's too thick like mine was, you add more water. And then if it's too runny, I don't know what to do there. I guess you add more flour. I'm just going to be honest. I'm new to this. So, I'm not really sure if that's the right texture. It's a little clumpy. Definitely should have went with a bigger mason jar. So if you're a beginner, do a bigger one. That'd be a good idea. Especially a wider one. A wider one would be way better. But we're just going to roll with this. So it's kind of sticky. If y'all have any tips, let me know if this is going to fail and if I need to just restart, or if it may turn into something. So this is the texture. I mean, it kind of looks like pancake-ish. We're going to roll with it. So I'm just going to continue to mix that very, very good. And then what you do is you want to scrape your sides so that you can mark it with either a marker, because if you're like me and you have a great non-toxic cleaner that gets off Sharpie so easy, you don't have to worry about it. Or if you don't, then you can just use a rubber band. But anyways, now I'm going to scrape the sides. Okay, and then I'm going to scoop that in there. And then I'm going to clean all this up. Wash my hands. A Sharpie because I have a non-toxic cleaner that can get this off super easy, but I'm just going to mark here. So that lets me know where it is and when it starts to rise. So for now, we're just going to loosely drip this over. I'm going to put this on it, but then I'm going to just barely, well, leave a little room, and then I'm going to do this for now. So we'll check back in tomorrow, see where we are there, and go with the discard. Follow on with me.